All right, sports fans, how's everybody out there doing? William Martin coming at you one more time here on YouTube with another edition of the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge podcast. Now, it's been nearly a year since Lincoln Riley shocked the college football world when he decided to leave Oklahoma and head west to USC. And whereas that we knew it took a pretty penny to convince Riley to leave Norman, that investment in him by USC was worth every penny. Now, after last year's disappointing 4-8 mark, USC is now 11-1. They're headed to the Pac-12 championship game for the fourth time in program history, and they control their own destiny. I mean, you're talking about a USC team that in the past 9 days, they went on a road to the Rose Bowl in Pasadena and knocked off UCLA. That was basically an elimination game as far as staying around in the hunt to get to the college football playoff. They got past them. And then last night at the Coliseum in Los Angeles, they beat a very good Notre Dame team. And that Coliseum was rocking. And the Coliseum was rocking in a way that it probably has not since the days of Pete Carroll in the 2000s when USC was consistently on the national scene. Now, USC wanted to once again be a player on the national scene in college football, and guess what? They are. We're seeing that this year. Caleb Williams at quarterback is the real deal. He's probably going to finish the season with more than 4,000 passing yards. Already has 34 touchdown passes to just 3 interceptions, and then 10 rushing touchdowns. And he is definitely in the mix to win the Heisman, and he should get invited to New York for the ceremony. USC wanted to once again be the place for college football on the West Coast, and they are. And you think about USC's football tradition, second to none. You think about all the Heisman Trophy winners that they've had, student body right, of course, in the days of John McKay and John Robinson. And you think about some of the talent that not only USC has sent to the pro game, but also the Hall of Fame. Anthony Munoz, Ronnie Lott, Ron Yeri, just to name a few. And you think about some of the great talents that USC has sent to the NFL overall: Junior Seau, Willie McGinnis, Keyshawn Johnson, Johnny Morton. I could just keep going right down the list, rattling off some of the names that have played for USC. And of course, SC is getting back to that. We saw them have success in the transfer portal. And as soon as Lincoln Riley got to USC, that's how you get a guy like Caleb Williams to come from Oklahoma there. Then on top of that, USC is once again going to be right back in the mix to get the top recruits on the West Coast to come play for them. So when it's all said and done, you look at the reversal of fortunes for both teams. You look at the reversal of fortunes for Oklahoma, the program that Lincoln Riley left, and the reversal of fortunes for USC. And now you're talking about Oklahoma, who stumbled to a 6-6 mark in the regular season. I'll have more to talk about them in the coming weeks as they try to get going under Brent Venables. But make no mistake about it, you see where USC is, and USC is now where Oklahoma was with Lincoln Riley. Oklahoma was consistently dominating the Big 12. They were consistently in the mix to get to the college football playoff. And now that falls into the lap of USC. And I guarantee you, the folks on the West Coast that follow this team are more than happy with where this program is. Just look at the excitement that we heard and saw at the Coliseum last night. And when it's all said and done, SC, they're right in the mix. They have a very good shot to make the college football playoff. And if SC makes the college football playoff, you bring that West Coast market in from the LA area. It's just what the powers that be in the college football playoff definitely want eyes on their product. It has not taken Lincoln Riley that long to get things turned around at USC. I expected USC to be a much improved team this year. I expected them to be in the mix to win the Pac-12 championship. They've done that, and now they have a golden opportunity in front of them to get to the college football playoff. Lincoln Riley was worth every single penny. He's the real deal as a head coach. At this point, The only way I could see Lincoln Riley leaving USC, it would be for an NFL job, because the powers that be there are going to do whatever they can to keep him happy for as long as he would like to be. But make no mistake about it, it's more than the Midas touch that Lincoln Riley has brought to USC. He's the real deal. He's a big time player for big time programs, and he's put SC right back on the national scene as a college football power. So, folks, that is going to wrap it up. And as always, I want to take this time out to thank you for tuning into the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge podcast here on YouTube. I want to take this time out to thank all of you fine folks out there for tuning in. And if you have not already, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. Now, if you're on Twitter, please feel free to follow me at 300 Pounds of Sports. And like I always say, if you follow me, it'll be my pleasure to follow you right back. There's also the sports discussion group on Facebook at the Sports Depot 365. You can check it out, drop a line, and be a part of one of the better sports debating sites going on social media. So, once again, fine folks, my name is William Martin. I'm signing off, saying take care and have yourselves a wonderful day.